What's up, everybody? Welcome back to GTA San Andreas part 50-something, and in this part we are doing the Triad Garage missions, and we're slash Loco Syndicate missions, and which will take us far north here, and then back to the garage for another Syndicate mission until we have a crash mission, which after Outrider. Basically, I'm doing full missions all the way up until Outrider, and then I'm stopping to do a side mission. So just so you guys are aware of that. So, but we're starting with the first Triad Loco Syndicate whatever mission marker here at the CJ Garage called Photo Opportunity.
CJ, you got it? Hey, my cousin just called me. He gave me a tip about a Ballas car going to San Fierro to score yay.
Shit, we gotta find out who's supplying those cats.
Read your mind, Holmes. I picked them up at the Mulholland Intersection, and I'm trailing them now.
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
Better make it fast, Holmes. These boys are hanging around.
Mulholland, so he was hanging out in Los Santos, and is... Come on, what the fuck? Hold on. Can my garage open, please? Can my garage please open? Are you kidding me? Come on, I have a fucking energy in here I want to use. Hold on. Alright, finally got this stupid fucking garage open. Didn't take that long, but I didn't want to waste time, so... Or your guys' time, so I just made a cut. And it's a good thing I have this NRG here from the last part, the NRG 500 challenge, because we got some long-ass fucking driving to do in this mission, and that's really the only difficulty of this mission, is the long-ass driving. The drive to Cesar is no biggie, because you can take whatever vehicle you want there. But the thing is, you have to keep Caesar's vehicle intact to the other location you have to go to, which is far away. And I say the driving is really the hardest part of the mission. The actual thing you're doing in the mission, which is using a camera to take pictures, I'd say that's the easier part. Even though you do have to be careful and quick, but that's still easier because like all this driving, like I remember when this mission's like. Justin, I'll explain about Justin later, but he said something about, what was it? Can these cars get out of my way? Alright, let me turn off the radio. He said something about there being a lot of driving in this mission, which I'll show driving in GTA San Andreas, and yeah, remember when I said that we officially made it to San Fierro, which we have. This still counts as a San Fierro mission, since it's technically taking place from San Fierro, but it's not, they gotta get a wanted level there. Yeah, we're back to Rangers instead of SFPD cars, but, yeah, it still counts as a San Fierro mission, but it's really one that takes place mostly in the countryside. Throughout the whole countryside, you meet Cesar in Red County, and then you drive through Flint County, get all the way to Whetstone. Yeah, that's how far we have to drive. Insanity. And remember when I said we officially made it in San Fierro? Well, but we're not done with the countryside. Remember when I said that? Well, yeah, this is one of those missions where we basically make it to San Fierro, but we're not done with the countryside because yeah, we still got a lot of driving to do in the countryside. Alright, now here's where things get interesting.
Happy Holmes.
Now, I've accidentally, and I'm sure other people have too, I've accidentally killed Cesar here. And I've, like, ran him over.
Where we going?
They were headed over Angel Pine Way. Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up.
So thank God it's not hydraulics. I don't think Cesar's Savanna in this mission ever has hydraulics, but I just want to say that you don't want it to have hydraulics at all, because the drive over there will be fucking hell. Just so you guys see, we drive all the way out to the country, meet Cesar here, in front of Blueberry Acres, all just to go all the fucking way back to Angel Pine. Like goddamn. A lot of driving, yeah, there's a lot of driving in this game. Justin Whitworth, before I started playing GTA San Andreas, he warned me about how there's a lot of driving in San Andreas, and this is one of those missions, see, where you have to take the pictures. That's not even the hard part of the mission. The hard part is driving, and here's why, because if you could just take any vehicle to there, it would be less hard, but the fact that you have to keep Caesar's car keep it intact and not flip it over or blow it up and drive all the way over here. I think that's the frustrating part of the mission, and that's why they make you require to bring Caesar's car all the way over there, because like I guess I wonder if it was their intention to just make the driving the hardest part of the mission and not so much the taking the pictures. But yeah, follow my route to how to get there, because I do feel that this is the best route to get all the way from where I was to Angel Pine, because I fucking hate the way from like Red County or Flint County. I hate the way like starting from either one of those points. I hate the way all the way to fucking San Fierro or Whetstone, because like there's a bunch of twisty roads, and maybe some of them are either up cliffs which you can't climb, or some of them are like go down where twisty cliffs. I'll show you what I mean. Or some of them go down, which is a big risk to take. So yeah, I would take the dirt road there, but I'm not risking it. I'm just taking the road, because it's not always smart to take countryside shortcuts. So here's the twisty roads that I'm talking about. This hill descends like that, and I think this one does too. No, this one goes up from the left. Yeah. And it would be a good way to get to Whetstone, but the thing is, you don't want to go all the way down, because that's a big risk. So yeah, missions where you have to like basically keep your car intact throughout the whole mission is pretty frustrating. The next mission is exactly like that, you know, and it's not too bad. It's not the most difficult thing to keep your car intact throughout a certain amount of time, but the thing is, like, what if you flip it over or blow it up if you crash too much, if you're a bad driver, which I'm mediocre, I guess, at GTA driving, but like, and there is another mission in San Fierro where you have to drive Caesar's Savanna over to somewhere, but it's not really a long drive, and you don't even have to take it back, although you do have to take another car back on the way back, so there's that. But like, unless it's a mission, like a mission where you have to keep a car intact, whereas the car isn't really important or frustrating, but if it's a mission where the whole point of the mission is to keep a car intact, like Ron Fali, or the 4 garage missions that are gonna come up at the end of San Fierro, where we have to take cars back to the garage. So those are acceptable, you know, keeping car intact missions. But other ones like this one, I fucking hate, but I don't think you guys can blame me. It's a long drive there. It's time consuming, and you don't know if your car's gonna flip. Yes, I've done this mission before, and yes, before you ask, my car has flipped over, and yeah, I was pretty fucking mad about that. Alright, so we're almost there now, at Whetstone. Now, I recorded the whole drive there, because the drive there is literally part of the mission. There's really no reason to cut anything out. I could cut it out to make the video shorter, but I don't think it's necessary to cut it out since I'm in the mission. I don't really want to cut it out, and I think, and like I said, that would probably take the point of the mission, or the difficulty of the mission is just getting to Angel Pine in the Savanna without fucking blowing Angel Pine and Whetstone without blowing up the car, basically. So yeah. Huh, how ironic that this song is on, because we're about to meet up with a former friend who is now a new enemy, but here we are finally, and we have to get up on the roof. And Flying Kitty made a YouTube poop about this scene, pretty funny. It was volume 3, his video, so you don't even have to wait for Caesar. You can just go into the red marker, and here's where all the good stuff starts. So we automatically get a camera, and we have to zoom in and take pictures of each target, and the camera is automatically like locked in zoom in. It's locked in zoom in, so that's very helpful.
Rod, you Sherm-Head!
What? No, I don't want to say that. I didn't.
Business is bigger than any gang, is it?
Ryder, little bitch!
L2 to zoom in. That's what. No, what the? Okay. L2 to zoom in, yes. Here's the next guy. This is T-Bone Mendez, the leader of the San Fierro Rifa.
This guy take himself real serious.
That's T-Bone Mendez.
And the next target's over
What
here in the
now?
Washington.
Is that it?
Last target was the R350. This is my favorite character in the game. We're gonna learn more about him later.
Hey, who's the gringo?
I don't like the look of that
That's
guy.
Mike Torino.
This more than a few thugs pushing product. It's a serious organization.
And here's the last target, gonna get in the passenger seat. So you have to.
How many of these clowns are there?
So that telephone,
I
that
know a
telephone,
pimp when I see one.
that
Being
wire.
clever about this, it
fuck.
ain't no exchange
Fucking
of
stop
nothing
talking.
incriminating.
I feel like the wire of the telephone pole gets in the way when you're trying to take a picture of that pimp's face, but you still should get it. Like it shouldn't affect the mission and the bad quality. And yeah, so Caesar just drops us off at this gas station. We're left here out in the fucking country. Yeah, how nice. Stunt plane
That
flying
was some
by.
heavy shit.
We better split up and get out of here. I'll meet you back at the garage, eh?
Coolio, we got what we came for anyway.
So we don't get nothing but respect. So I have a lot to explain. First of all, that's the Loco Syndicate. It's not just a gang or thugs. Or first, I wanted to check out. So we have a camera here. So oh come on! I had a bunch of camera ammo and it all disappeared just for this mission. Oh, well, that sucks. All right, but this is why I didn't choose these snapshot collectibles to be my first side mission I do in San Fierro, because I wanted to wait until after the mission that introduces the snapshots to then do it after that. So that's what I mean. So it said you have a camera, use your camera to check out San Fierro. You never know what you might discover. Now don't ignore that, people. Don't ignore that. The message text is right, because around San Fierro there's 50 snapshot collectibles that you can find, but only through the camera lenses. You cannot find them like just on your own floating in the air, which the snapshot collectibles in San Fierro, you know how there were gang tag collectibles in Los Santos, 100 of them in Los Santos exclusively. The San Fierro exclusive collectible is the snapshots, which are basically pink floating camera icons around the city, and there's 50 of them in the air to find. So you basically have to go to an iconic location in San Fierro, somewhere that looks interesting, and then bring out your camera, and that's where you can see the snapshot. You can't see it without the camera, with two exceptions. One between between midnight and 5 in the morning, you can actually see a pink glowing light in the air of where the snapshot is, which I'm definitely going to show that off in the snapshot part, because it's definitely going to be between midnight and 5 a.m. at some point in the snapshots, because I mean it's the freaking snapshots, you know. I mean it's going to be long. It's not as long as the gang tags, thankfully, because there's only 50, but it's going to be a long part, you know, the snapshots. So it'll definitely be between 0 and 5 in that part. So they say use your camera to check out San Fierro. So yeah, and the other exception of being able to see a snapshot without the camera is if you basically are speeding past one, you'll see a glimpse of the snapshot for a second, but it will disappear. So those are the only two ways to see snapshots in the air without the camera. So I had a bunch of camera ammo, but now I gotta go around. Luckily there's a bunch of camera spawn locations around San Fierro, which the game knows, because I thought, like, I was worried that the only place you would be able to get a camera was the CJ Carl Johnson garage house and Cranberry Station, but no, there's camera pickups all over San Fierro, so you don't need to worry about camera ammo. Basically, you don't even need that a whole lot of camera ammo for the snapshots, because you just need a couple camera pickups, and then you're good, because there's only 50 so you're only wasting 50 film ammo, I guess. But the second thing I'm gonna mention is that this mission this mission introduces the Loco Syndicate. So basically, Ryder's not a part of it. He only works with them thanks to Big Smoke. But the members are the pimp that we saw, which we'll learn his name in the next part, along with this leader of the San Fierro Rifa called T-Bone Mendez, which who I've talked about in the introduction, and the guy running the whole syndicate operation, Mike Torino. I could say their names because we've known them in the introduction, and Mike Torino's my favorite character in this game. He really is. Like, I thought he was an asshole at first, but he's my favorite. Like, he'll at least make everyone laugh in some way. But Yeah, but they're basically the organization responsible for the flow of drugs into Los Santos. They're the one that provides it, and the basically the gangs of Los Santos with Big Smoke buys the drugs, and then every weekly, you know, Saturday and Wednesday or Friday and Monday, I think, is when the cash and the drugs basically make their way, you know, to each city and yada yada. Yes. So yeah, I wanted to explain more about Ryder now. So Ryder betrayed the crew. Did he betray the crew? Yes, but he betrayed. Rockstar portrayed it in a very poorly way because Ryder was never meant to be in the Green Saber. As you see, Smoke or CJ only notices Smoke in the mission, so he's the friend that betrays us. But Ryder is just working with Smoke. So in the introduction to San Andreas, Smoke makes it seem like that he was gonna kill him if he didn't agree to what him and Tenpenny were planning. So Ryder was easily convinced to work with him and Tenpenny, betraying the Grove, although he never wanted to betray the Grove because he legit cares about them, but still, just to be easily convinced and not tell CJ or Sweet about the betrayal of Big Smoke and how he has to work with the Syndicate. That may be just wrong, you know. I'm picking up a Desert Eagle, yes. And basically, the only reason that I can think of about why Ryder was with the Loco Syndicate in the first place was, I guess, a task for Big Smoke, I guess. So Ryder's not an actual member of the Loco Syndicate. The three main ones are Torino, the Pimp, and T-Bone Mendez. But I guess, as I was saying before the video cut, yeah, but Ryder is definitely associated with the Loco Syndicate, and Big Smoke is basically the boss that makes sure everything goes smoothly, and Torino is the real guy that runs the operating syndicate, but Big Smoke's like the boss, if you know what I mean. I guess Big Smoke is Torino's boss, but Torino has a background story way different from just running a crime syndicate. So I wouldn't say that Smoke is really Torino's quote boss, but I hope you guys get what I mean, because Torino has a whole different occupation other than just drugs, which we'll learn about later. But yeah, that was photo opportunity, and like I said, the camera stays zoomed in. Like, you can't just like for example, I'll show you guys right now. I didn't mean to get off the bike like that, but basically the camera stays like this, like the game won't let you like not be zoomed in like this. Like, the game will like keep you like this forever. So you have to be careful and just be quick about taking pictures of every target in their face, most likely, although don't zoom in like too hard, or else they most likely can't be identified. So I'm not going to say that the taking pictures is the most easiest part either, because you do have to be quick and careful. But the driving, I think you guys can all agree, is the real grind of this mission. But anyways, that was photo opportunity, and the next part we were doing a two-part mission with the same name. Okay, they have the same name. Basically, the mission starts out. The mission name has a cutscene, so that basically the triad marker back at the garage has a mission name, and then after that cutscene, it's just a cutscene, and we're still on free roam, and we have to go all the way to the blue skull icon, where it'll have the same exact mission name. The cutscene is just telling us what to do, and then we will go to the club to begin the real mission that's introduced in the triad cutscene. So that's what we're doing in the next part. We're doing this mission, and starting with the Loco Syndicate missions located all in Battery Point. So yeah, some heavy shit. So I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I feel like all of Zero's missions are, it depends when you do Zero's missions, but so I'd say wear flowers in your hair, 555 we tip, except with the exception of that being a job for Tenpenny. I feel like they were wear flowers in your hair, deconstruction, and 555 we tip were just like, you know, fun silly missions fun silly garage missions, basically introducing you to San Fierro, I guess. So but I feel like photo opportunity is the mission that starts like the serious, dangerous business in San Fierro, if you know what I mean, because you can't just go through a whole city just having fun. Of course, there's got to be dangerous tasks that you're doing at some point, and yeah, the Loco Syndicate is basically the dangerous the danger of San Fierro, of the danger of the San Fierro chapter that we do missions for. So yeah, that was a lot of talking, but like I think this video well deserved a lot of talking because there was so much to explain in this part. But the next part is this mission, which will take us all the way north to the club and battery point. So yes, I'm doing the Jizzy mission. The Jizzy mission is the name. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.